Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hey girl, my name is Lucy. I always say to stay subscribed, we have a good time on this channel. You've seen by the title, today's video we'll be talking about social media, things I think you shouldn't be posting on social media. So pretty much like a social media etiquette 101. Okay, so now without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Let's start with the disclaimer, because when I talk about certain things, especially topics like this, things I think you should not do or things that I think you should do, there are a lot of people that come up with their opinions, and that is completely fine. But I need to put a disclaimer to let you know you are free to do whatever. You're free to post whatever you want to post. You're free to basically be you and do whatever suits you, whatever pleases you, whatever makes you feel happy and feel your best. You don't have to take everything that I have to say. I'm just giving my opinion. If it resonates, it resonates. If you learn from it, you learn from it. If you take something from it, you take something from it, but you don't have to, okay? Let's get right into the video. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this thing of throwing subs to people in your life. You know that thing where you post something, you're subbing someone, they know you know. Other people know you're subbing someone. It's fine. I'm not going to bash any of these things if you do them, but I just feel like there's no need for it. We're adults, and even if we aren't adults yet, there are certain things that you just address in a much more mature manner than actually throwing shade on Instagram or on Twitter or on TikTok, making several posts, posting memes that is targeted at someone because both of you have private issues or have drama or having conflict at that time. So pretty much when you're having conflict with someone, everyone knows you're having conflict with someone because you run to the internet to share that you're having conflict with someone. Sometimes you don't go ahead and tag the person. Like, what's the point? What's the point of stirring up drama if you're not up for it? Like, if you really want everyone to know you're fighting with someone, tag them with your chest. Tag them, say what you want to say, and then put some vim and attitude behind it. Although for me, drama and conflict should be handled personally. That's just the reason why I said it's no need to bring it to social media, because to be honest, I always say this, and I'm going to say it's entertainment for all of us. 90% to 100%, all of us were bored. It is 2023. This generation is filled with people that want more. We all want more. We want more excitement, even if we have excitement, and you're giving us excitement. We're tuned into the drama. So pretty much we're eating popcorn and watching you pretty much lay everything out there. Whatever is in the internet never dies. That's your internet identity. In fact, it becomes your life identity, your personal identity. People begin to relate you and associate you with the things you do on Instagram, the things you do on all these other platforms, these social media platforms. So you have to be 100% careful what you post, how you handle situations. If you're an influencer, it still goes the same, even if this is your job. Although sometimes I pretty much understand emotions work. You know, our emotions are very heightened these days. Like, in 2023, we all have emotions that I don't even know how they're built, right? Which is the main drive for us wanting to come to the internet and share everything. If you have issues with people, deal with it in private. My second thing I want to talk about is posting your cart, your wish list, on all these desires, material desires of yours. I equate that to begging. And we don't beg, especially online. Why? It's the most downgrading, low class thing anyone could ever do. I am so sorry if I come across harsh or rude, but I have to be honest. Like, there's no other way to paint the picture for you guys to understand. There are different situations where you post something that you like. I repost fragrances on my stories. That's because I share fragrance content on my Instagram. Like, if you ever want to learn more about fragrances, what I like and what I think about different fragrances, my Instagram has those. Like, I share my fragrance obsession and all of that on Instagram. Those are different situations. That's content, right? But actively sharing your cart, like for different stores, and telling people that, you know, these are the things that I want to have, these are the things that I wish to have, but I can't afford it. So if any of you can go ahead and buy me this, I'll really appreciate it. Why? I mean, there are some thirsty men out there that would want to buy you those things as, you know, a way to get to talk to you. If that's what you were intending, then I guess that could work, but it's not the right way to actually even start talking to somebody anyway, just because they buy you something on your wish list. But for me, it is flat out begging. It is flat out begging the public to buy you something that you can't afford, and that is not cute. The third thing I want to talk about is money. I have spoken about things that are just absurd to post online in terms of privacy, and I know I've mentioned a little bit, like maybe when I started the series about money, that thing of posting like actual cash, like because you feel like you have money, right? So you get a stack of cash, a bunch of money, and then you post it just so you let the world know that you have money, you are made. To me, it screams, I have never seen this kind of money before, and now I've seen money like I don't know how to act. I think most people, majority of the people out there watching that story, that's what they think. They're like, you finally hit money. You've not seen money your entire life. You just want to show us that you've seen money. That's definitely not a good look. Like, I don't even see the essence. To be honest, sitting down here making this video about things you shouldn't post on social media, and I'm listing these things out and in my notes, and I'm just like, these things are not to be said. Like, why? That also attracts people with bad intentions into your life. Sometimes you start receiving some certain type of attention, or you start having people that come into your life and then they do you dirty. You have things that happen around you and you're wondering, where did it come from? You start having like situations that you are like, how? I'm a good person, I do things the right way, how is this even happening to me? It's because of things like this. It's little things like this. People start to plot for your downfall for no absolute reason. Fourth thing, I'm just going to dive right into this. I have spoken about sex before on my channel. People openly sharing their opinions about sex, right? And what they like, what they do not like, and all that kind of stuff. That's one aspect, right? There are also people that do not directly share what they think about sex. I like this about sex, or I do this with sex, or this is my sex life. They don't come out and say that, but they share and reshare things sexually. That kind of implies that this is their thoughts and their opinions about sex. Does that make sense? So it's just like when you see like a sexual tweet or a sexual meme. You are not the originator. You are not the content creator that made that, but you share it. Now, I feel like sometimes what people don't understand about social media, all this platform is if you share something, if you reshare something, you resonate with that thing. It might not be your personal situation, but in a way you agree with that, except you say otherwise. Except you reshare it and give your opinion to counter that opinion. But for the most part, if you repost something, if you reshare something, you are definitely agreeing and resonating with that thing that you shared. I feel like people don't understand this, but I'm going to repeat it again, because sometimes when I say this, even in real life to people, they're like, listen, you repost a meme, you repost a quote, you at some point in one way or the other resonate and agree with that meme and quote. It might not be that that's happening at the present time in your life, because there's certain things that I post or repost on Instagram. It doesn't mean that that's what's happening with me, because I could post something that is sad, but doesn't mean I'm sad at that time. It means I resonate with that. It's either I was once in that situation, or I know someone in that situation, or I agree with people in that situation. I need people to understand. So when you share, reshare memes, quotes about sex, it's either you agree with it, you resonate with it, it's what you practice, it's what you do, it's what you like, or you repost, reshare to counter it, and you have to state it explicitly, like state it there. I'm not in agreement with this, or else you are definitely in agreement with it. Either way, whether you don't agree, whether you agree, let's leave sex out of the things that we share in the public, like completely. I have said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. In as much as I think that you can talk about sex, which is something that I haven't even mentioned in ever. You can talk about sex with your close people. I talk about sex with my friends. Anyway, I was about to say very close friends, but I only have just a handful of friends, and I talk about sex with them a lot. Like, we talk about different type of things when it comes to sex, and that's okay. Those are like my close people that know those type of details. But outside that, nah, there is absolutely no need. There are things I have seen that people have shared in the form of memes, like it's a sexual joke. You know what's funny about those things is when I see them, I will send it to my friends. Like we'll kiki and laugh about it in the DMs, right? But for me to share on my public story, even on my private story, it is not happening. Nowadays on the internet, we do too much. We just want to be seen, heard, and we just want attention so bad because it's just giving I want attention so bad. That's just what it is. Now, the last I'm going to talk about in this video before I head out, because I'm legit going out like soon in a few minutes, posting your emotional state at every moment. So if you're happy, you post that you're happy. If you're sad, especially if you're sad, I feel most people share that they are sad more than they share that they are happy. And to be honest, since this year actually even started, I have made it a thing on my social media to share more positivity in the world, because negativity is easily spread wide. You see people sharing a lot more of I want this to happen for my life, I pray for this to happen for my life, this is my dream life, than people being grateful for life itself. I honestly have made it a thing in my life for this year 2023 to share more of positivity. Everyone present 2023, I have come to the conclusion we all have issues, we all have problems, we're all going through so much in life. Also, that's the reason why most people resonate more with manifestation, prayers, you know, words of affirmation, healing content, quotes, healing memes, and all that. They share more of that, which is okay. But gratitude does so much for our lives we don't even know. Be thankful for where you are. Be thankful for the journey. Be thankful for the lessons that you have learned through the bad times. Most people share their emotional state at that time because they are venting. It's an outlet. These platforms are like ease for them, like a platform to ease and, you know, offload what it is they're going through, right? I don't think it's the right choice. I don't think social media, I don't care what platform it is, should be the right platform or the right outlet for you to let go of these things or this burden. People know you're going through hell when you're going through hell. People know that you just came back from hell. Do you really think there is something that's supposed to come out from it? My dear, I am so sad to inform you that nothing good is going to come out of it. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that I have for you guys in this video. I hope I wasn't too harsh, and if I was, I'm so sorry, but I had to be truthful. I am sorry. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Those are linked in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Those of you that are listening in your car, at your job, you at home, I don't care where you at. Turn this up right now, because we're about to go in. Hey.